For me, the 50s is a big part of what's constraining them as women, but also it's not the only thing that's keeping them apart. There's a big age gap between them, and a big gap of, so therefore a big gap of experience, and also a class gap as well as their gender. So there's a lot apart from the period that they're in, keeping them apart. And all great love stories need obstacles, and I think that in the end, what the takeout from the film is it's about falling in love.
Mia cara, niente accade per caso e tutto torna al punto di partenza. Nessuna mia spiegazione potrebbe essere di conforto per te. Tu cerchi una soluzione perché sei giovane, ma un giorno capirai tutto questo.
It was really interesting, but because in the film, the characters don't really realize their lack of freedom. They don't really have the language to talk about these things, and so I don't know how aware the characters, well, Carol more so than Therese, I don't know how aware Therese really was about her lack of freedom. Yeah, I believe in it. I don't know that it was love at first sight. I mean, I think it was definitely sort of instant connection, or I don't know that it was love at first sight, because I don't know that Therese even had, I don't think she'd ever experienced that, so even if it was, she wouldn't have known. But I think definitely the second she laid eyes on Carol, she was drawn to her and knew that there was something special about her, and that she wanted to know more about who she was and be around her and learn from her.
Quante volte sei stato innamorato?
Sei sempre la donna più bella di tutte.
Therese Belivet, Carol.
Dimmi che sai quello che fai.
Non l'ho mai saputo.
E poi tutto è cambiato.
È ancora mia moglie e io la amo.
Io non ti posso aiutare.
Apart from working with Rooney, finally, which I absolutely loved, she's extraordinary and subtle and deep. Her work is amazing in the film. Apart from that, and working with Todd and a lot of the crew again, it was being in Cincinnati. There's some really interesting small towns in America, Detroit being one of them, but Cincinnati definitely. And it was a real character in the film. And they threw the doors of the city open to us, so it was really amazing.
Non si può provare non lo so, a opporsi.
All'ingiunzione? No.
Mi sento inutile, non posso aiutarti in nessun modo.
Tu non c'entri niente, Teresa. Ho intenzione di stare via per un po'.
Quando? Dove vai?
Ovunque la mia auto mi porterà. A ovest. E presto.
The novel is the most poignant story of first love. And what's so interesting about it is that it's like locked inside Therese's point of view exclusively. And you see that the mind of the person falling in love is very much like the mind of the criminal, who is usually the subject of Patricia Highsmith's novels. And this is the one novel where that isn't the case. It's just a girl falling in love. And out of sorts, out of her realm. But there's something really similar about how much of a tunnel you exist in when you're in that state.
Ci siamo concesse il più straordinario dei regali.